Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
All right, folks, we have made it to the weekend. Luis has been talking about that all week long. If you've been listening to him as well, I'm Weatherman Dustin Staples. It's been a very busy last weekend for him, so I could probably understand why he would kind of want the weekend to kind of quickly get here. Hopefully things can be calmer and you all can have a safe and enjoyable weekend. Might as well be summer at this point now. It's been so daggum warm for the last several days, and we did get right close to a record high temperature there. We did reach right around 81 degrees here in the city, so we got right close to that record as we were just a degree or two shy from it. Danville immediately smashed that record right around 12 o'clock this Thursday afternoon, so they got their old record was right around 75, 76 degrees, I think it was. They already approached the 80s by the noon hour. So a very hot day it's been across our hometowns, and we're going to see a cool down coming for the weekend. 76, 5 o'clock, 69, 8 o'clock, 61, 11. I was out late last night doing some walking and around part of our area, beautiful part of our area, doing some of our trails. And let me tell you something, it was unusually warm for being in just a t-shirt and some jeans as I did that afterwards. Of course, I went home and changed, obviously. But, of course, coming back here to the station, I was like, man, it is just hot, balmy out there. So keep in mind that it was an extremely warm night to get out there and doing any walking of your choice. Now again, mild temperatures for us. I promise you we're not in like April or early May. Temperatures tonight are going to fall in the mid-50s. The chance of showers possible. Our friends towards Patrick County and up Route 8 towards the Meadows of Dan, Floyd, Montgomery County regions to see some stray showers in parts of North Rocky Mountain towards Boones Mill. As you're getting into Roanoke County, they'll see chances of showers. Elsewhere, you'll just see increasing clouds overnight tonight with just some scattered early mist early in the morning. Moving on now to tomorrow. Look at this. We go from like 80 to 62 for Friday. So again, maybe a day on the lake after school, kids. I will say though, it's going to get breezy at times, but other than that, I will say I hope you had a chance to get out there and enjoy the 80s we had for Thursday, as we're going to get back to semi-normal conditions. I don't know what we call normal anymore, but again, 8 out of 10 tomorrow. We will see increasing clouds late in the nighttime with a stray shower possible. Our sunrise is coming in at 6:57. Moving on now to some of our other area high temperatures for Friday. We're going to get up in the mid-50s and 60s for a lot of our hometowns, so no more 80-degree temperatures for a while anyway. We'll see, again, those winds out of the north-northwest, so we'll see more of a cooler pattern setting up for us as you make your way towards Friday and even going into Saturday, where it's going to get awfully colder. We'll show you in the forecast for the weekend in a minute. Again, we'll call those temperatures cooling off because it's been so warm over the last day or so. Mid-50s and 60s here for our friends towards Ararat and Patrick County. Their wool line 58, 60s, both Boones Mill and Rocky Mount. We'll get down to 63 here in Oak Level. Same story there in Ridgeway. Again, a very nice afternoon. We're just turning breezy at times now as you're making plans Friday afternoon. So again, this was probably like October weather for football. This would be perfect weather for football. Right now, though, of course, we're getting close to soccer, tennis, golf, and I believe there's another sport out there. Lacrosse is the sport it is. And of course, basketball season, we're getting right close to that NCAA March Madness time frame that some of you enjoy doing. I enjoy a good watching March Madness. Not a huge sports fan, but something I do enjoy watching on the side just for the heck of it, filling out those brackets as those college basketball teams. Always exciting time. Get that now and then. So anyway, Saturday is going to be a good day to watch some college basketball if you're doing anything of that nature. It's going to be mostly overcast with some chilly rain in the forecast. Now, temperatures Friday night will fall in the mid-30s. Again, there's a possibility of a brief shot of some sleet mixing in with this. Not expecting us to be a wintry mix. However, though, we are going to see a very cold rain, a shock to the system as we would say. So if you're plugging in your outlet to the phone, ding, hello, winter's here still. The final weekend of February, 60s back on Sunday. We'll see increasing clouds at times and breezy as well. Lows fall in the 40s. We'll see increasing clouds again late in the day. On Sunday night, we have another storm system that's going to begin moving our way through the south, giving us more rain chances. Again, both, look at that, 65 both Sunday and Monday. A chance of rain is likely throughout the day on Monday. We'll begin to gradually clear out again. It does appear we are going to welcome in March in a lion and lamb node. It's going to be warm, but also it's going to be wet. So as we do say farewell to February, as it's going down as one of the warmest Februaries, again, no surprise there to that, as we have been running about mostly 40 degrees. We're running the 30-year degree average. Let's try that again. We're running about 20 to 30 degrees warmer than what we should have been running for the entire month of February than we were on Thursday. On top of that note, the average high for February, believe this or not, was right around 50 degrees because we've been so warm. And then again, we had a couple of cold snaps, such as Saturday, and then it warms back up on Sunday as well. So if you're doing anything weather-wise this weekend, Friday's going to be your best day. Do note it's going to be windy. We'll see the rain quickly in late Saturday night. Sunday's going to be more of a cloudy, and also we'll see breezes still out of the north and southwest, switching from the northwest to the southwest breezes, giving us that. And again, we'll have a northerly and a southwesterly breeze moving in for us on Monday. So on top of that, it's a interesting time to go and knock out February. By the way, if you're curious, we're 24 days now, or 25 days from the official start of spring as of Thursday. So go ahead and subtract those days down. So Luis, there you go, 25 days to the beginning of spring. We are now less than 2 weeks away before we turn our clocks ahead 1 hour. Now, that daylight saving law went to talk last year. We'll see what the Senate does, as it did get through the House to get through this, or yes, I think that it has to get through the Senate now, so the President will be the next step to sign that daylight saving time law going into effect. So we'll see if we can stop daylight saving time after this point, or we'll have to do it one more time in the fall. But again, we will gain an hour of daylight but lose an hour of sleep in 2 weeks. All right, folks, that's going to do it for here. We thank you so much, as always, for joining us on the weekend and going into your busy time if you're doing your taxes. By the way, you need to get those done, too. Now is the time to get those filed for you so you can get that little extra revenue or those tax returns back before the end of April. Take care, everybody. We'll have a lot more coming up for you right after this.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer Chiropractic.